everyone, this is the Max Costco heat tape or pipe heating cable. I've used this product before on another couple jobs, but actually today I'm putting it on my horse waterer. I end up getting the 6-foot cord, and I'll show you how to install it, but I just wanted to kind of go over some things with you real quick. They actually send some pretty nice little tie wrap units with it, but the cable itself is a nice rigid cable. It has a splice stand right here, and the cable is coated with I'm sure some type of a poly product, and then you have the stainless steel cable underneath that. And towards the plug-in, you have the thermostat, and you end up putting this against the pipe, and that'll actually be secured against the pipe. And then you have your 3-prong plug-in. And yeah, like I said, I've used this product. This is a great little product, and we'll go ahead and get it installed. But another thing I want to add to it, that it does include tape, and this is kind of a medical tape, so it's got a nice adhesive to it, and it's very tough. When you're applying the heat tape, heat cable, it's whatever you want to call it. I've always called it heat tape. You'll want to go ahead and measure out and see where you're going to end up at. I'm going to go ahead, and I want the cord to be down here so I can plug it into my extension cord. I also want to keep it away from the horse. That's where we're at. We're in the horse pen today. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I don't get my horse nibbling on everything. So I'm just going to bring that up again. Like I said, and this is also, everything is heat shrunk on the cable itself. So you don't want to bury it, but a little bit of dirt's not going to hurt anything. So I'm going to be using just regular black electrical tape. It just I've done that way for years, and I like the adhesion better on it. So I'll go ahead and just get that wrapped. I get a starter wrap here and get that pulled on itself right there. Now you can do a spiral on this. I ordered this just basically the right length, so I can go around my water as well. So I'm not going to be doing the spiral method. I'm just going to be doing it straight on, which is just fine as well. And we want to make sure that thermostat down here is actually touching the piping, so it can get a good temperature off that. Okay. And then at that point, we'll just go every 6 to 9 inches, whatever you feel comfortable with. And if you're going on a valve, you want to make sure you go on the valve body as well, and to keep that from freezing and expanding and cracking. And if you have any plastic fittings, you want to make sure you're up against that nice and tight, because that's going to be the first place it's going to want to try to break, is anything that's like plastic or brass. Both of those are pretty brittle, and they're going to want to kind of expand and then just go break out of it. So, and then the rest of this, I'll tie it around the water itself. Obviously your application is probably way different. The other thing you want to use is pipe wrap insulation. What it'll do is it'll contain the heat in the area you want it, and you don't have that heat escaping. It'll just contain it, just like a cooler that you put cold drinks in, or whatever, ice chest. So now it's all contained within that wrap, and I'll go ahead and tape that up and get that all dressed up. But anyway, super simple installation. Heat tape is a great thing to use, especially during last night we got down to 12 degrees. And if you're getting into single digits and stuff, it definitely a must to have it if you want to keep waters running, or whatever you're trying to not have freeze a water line exposed in a house or on the outside. You definitely want to put some heat tape on. So once you get all this done, you plug it in. There will be a light on this. There'll be an orange light that will glow, and at that point you'll know that you have power to it. And the thermostat will kick on roughly about 37 degrees. And then as the temperature drops, obviously it keeps on. But once it goes north of 37, 38 and on up, it will actually kick off. So it's going to be kicking on, kicking off as it's needed. So it's there is no maintenance to it. You just apply it, plug it in, and walk away, and you're good to go. All right, thanks for watching the video. And like I said, this is a good product. It's nice and sturdy. So if you're looking for some good heat tape, I would definitely suggest this brand.